Turkey, did Teofimo Lopez fumble the bag?
Oh, I don't understand.
Did he? Because he said he had some $11 million offer, that he was supposed to fight Devin, then it got lowered. Then he went on Twitter. He was immature. Like, what happened with the Devin Haney situation?
I
Did he
want,
fumble?
I want to tell you something.
Yes.
I don't go to the details with monies or something. You're saying numbers, but
Right.
if you don't respect my country and my religion, you will not have any chance to do business with me.
Okay, so to
That's it.
follow up, does that mean that Keith Conley posted, Hitchens and Richardson Hitchens versus Teofimo? Is that a fight that you're not going to be involved in?
I will not be involved in this fight.
The financial stuff is there. I'm not gonna sell my soul for $11 million.
You guys heard it. That was Turki himself stating that he don't want to do business with Teofimo Lopez anymore because of the PSTD that he gave him working with him trying to make the Devin Haney fight. What's so funny about that is it was I who broke the news last year that Turki offered Teofimo Lopez his biggest payday to fight Devin Haney. However, Teo rejected. Remember, this was immediately after Devin Haney got cheated by Ryan Garcia. He was willing to run it with Teo immediately after that. However, Teo was not willing to fight Devin Haney for his biggest payday while he was complaining about being broke and Top Rank haven't paid him over $1 million yet. Meanwhile, he turned down over $11 million to fight Devin Haney. Dream money, crazy money. And it ain't just Teo who turned down the Devin Haney fight. Jaron Ennis also turned down the Devin Haney fight. Ryan turned down the Devin Haney fight. Rolly turned down the Devin Haney fight. You guys saw Devin Haney hit list. Then we even got a better opponent than all the above, except of Jaron Ennis, obviously. Devin Haney is now fighting Brian Norman, a knockout machine, the best guy at 147. Also another fighter that Teofimo Lopez turned down a fight with. And Top Rank already confirmed that time and time again. Therefore, to all the people that called me a liar for simply telling the whole absolute truth every single time, who is a duck now? If Turki is calling you a duck pretty much because he don't want to work with you again, ever again, can it get worse than that? You know, it's crazy because Teofimo Lopez talks all this broke shit. And finally, when the money man Turki gave him all the money to fight Devin Haney, he turned down all this money to keep on cherry picking for no money. Does that make any sense? The reason why Teo did that is because he knows Devin Haney will beat him and he does not want to lose to a black fighter yet. And that's just a fact because that's the race he hates the most. And Turki exposed them for that. He don't want to work with the racist boxer Teofimo Lopez anymore. What's interesting though, if Turki is going to do that, he should keep the same energy toward Ryan Garcia because he said, F all the Muslims all around the world, F all the N-words with the hard ER. Another thing Turki needs to invest in is VADA testing for every single fight. Turki has so much money, he can fix the steroid issue in boxing by having anyone that fights on Ring Magazine, The Ring, and Riyadh Season to do year-round VADA testing. That should be mandatory. If not, then you want the cheating to go on. But Turki said that's not what he's about. Before he was in this position, he was the minister of drug testing. He was overseeing all of that in Saudi Arabia. Therefore, hopefully, Turki keeps that same energy in the sport of boxing. Anyways, when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, he revealed that his last fight on Top Rank, he got paid $1 million. So Turki offered him 11 times that. So instead of fighting 11 cherry picks for the next 5 years or so, You can fight Devin Haney for that same amount of money. You are going to get the work of 5 years with one freaking fight. And Teo still turned it down. Here is the funny part. Teo didn't just turn down the Devin Haney fight. He also turned down the Keyshawn fight, where Turki told Teo that he was going to pay him to fight Keyshawn the same amount of money that he was going to pay him to fight Jaron Ennis. And Teo still turned down the fight against the man who knocked out his father. He wouldn't even fight the man who knocked out his father for a life-changing money. We talking about over 10 million. Man, there's something wrong with Teo. He's lacking heart when it comes to fighting the fighters on the coincidental list. The fighters he's racist to. I mean, if you are a fighter like Teofimo Lopez who hates a certain race, and he even revealed it, the least he can do is fight that race. Fight the fighters from that race. Since you hate them like that, stand on business. You can't be turning down the smoke after talking trash. That's being a coward. That's being a punk. Especially if you are a fighter in the sport of boxing. How the hell are you gonna talk trash and be scared to death to fight the fighters on the coincidental list? That being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.